Good day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today, I'm going to make a fairly quick card and see how it goes. Today's going to be it's a simple card. I'm going to be making a Father's Day card with a fishing theme because I had found this paper that I liked. It has a fisherman and some fish and stuff. And then I had these stamps from Honeybee Stamps that were hooked on you that I got in my haul the other day, and so I thought I'd use those. And then going through my old stuff, I have these stamps from Too Much Fun rubber stamps, and I have actually several of them. I have this little paper bag stamp that I've not done anything with, and then this pocket stamp I haven't done anything with. And then I have this winter jacket and this polo shirt. And then this I might use tomorrow. Wednesdays I normally do Christmas cards, but as I was going through my stamps, I found this one. And this is like an interactive. The cats go down in the pumpkin. So maybe I'll do a Halloween card tomorrow instead of a Christmas card. But I'm trying to get out my stamps and use them. So I want to use this Too Much Fun stamp. And we're going to make a card. My usual 5x7. I'm sorry if I'm not as cheerful. Today's just not a good day. My card will be 5x7. So this measures 10 inches by 7 inches. I score it at the 5-inch mark, fold it over and crease it with my bone folder. Then I have a piece of pale, it's kind of a gray brown. I don't know what shade you would call that. This measures 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then this fish pattern, I'm going to do horizontal. I had cut two pieces, one vertical and one horizontal. But this one had more deer on it than fish, so I went with the horizontal. This measures 6 1/2 by 4 1/2. And then I just need a piece of white cardstock that roughly measures about the size of this stamp. And this piece measures a little over 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's simply the size that fits inside here. I could use my larger MISTI, but I want to see if I can squeeze it in here. And I'm going to start by stamping this. And I'm going to emboss this, actually. I'm not going to stamp it with ink. And all these are red rubber. They do have the foam backing on them. I just kind of want to get that centered in there. And I'm going to use my Versamark. We'll do a little bit of heat embossing today. I'll just rub this down. I'll do this twice because this is a thicker stamp. I'm not wanting to press as hard so I don't break the hinge on my MISTIs. Yeah, I'd still need to get a better mark around the neckline. So I guess I will need to press a little bit more in the center. I don't think you can see the marks on the camera lens. A little bit more around the neck. There, that looks pretty darn good. Just going to clean this off with a little bit of water. And I lost my rag. Oh, there it is. I apologize if I'm going to have to start and stop this video. But I hope I can get through it without any problems. Okay. Now I'm going to just set my MISTI aside because I'm going to use that for stamping here in just a moment. I'm going to do some heat embossing, and I just need a scrap piece of paper. And I haven't even opened this yet. This is the Wow Embossing Powder Metallic Platinum. I'm hoping that this color will go nicely with the color of the cardstocks that I've chosen. And I'm just going to kind of now I have a little bit of a soft bristle brush to get it off. I'm not worried about anything on the outside because I need to fussy cut this card. So anything on the outside I'm not too worried about. And I also am not worried about the back of the t-shirt because that's going to be hidden. So let's get this in powder picked up. Okay, and get the rest of this powder. Let's see if I can get that back in there. There we go. All right. Now, my heat tool here. Get this warmed up. Not to worry about that smudge because, like I said, I'm cutting out the t-shirt. It's going to take a minute to get warmed up here. I apologize for the noise. Yes, I think this color will be nice. It's more gold than I would have wanted, but I think it will go. I'll make it work. All right, let me see how that looks. There's a little spot there. Okay. Now I'm gonna pause the camera while I fussy cut this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have fussy cut this out all along the edges except for the center because I want to show you what we need to do here. We need to fold it in half. And try and get it as good best you can because whatever doesn't line up, you can just trim off. But to cut the neck out, I'm going to start like this, just to make a slice. And then I'll open it up and then put my little scissors in and get the neck cut out. This makes a little card, and you can use this if you're into like the A2 size cards. You can use this just as a card itself. That little pocket that I showed you a minute ago, that can be used as like a gift card holder, or you could have maybe a frog popping out of the pocket, or you could do 2 pockets and make it as a holder. All right. And that's the front. I just want to trim that. I didn't get this corner very straight. Okay. And, okay. That's going to go on our card, but I do want to do some stamping on this first. Oh, just a minute. I think you can hear my cat. I think he wants out. Okay. Sorry about that. My cats like to stay with me when we're not having good days. And little David there doesn't like to stay in the basement if he doesn't have to. Now, on the inside, I want to put Happy Father's Day. And this is the Honeybee stamp set. And I think it's called For the Boys. Oh, one of the guys. It's HBST 488. And I want to put Happy Father's Day on the inside. So I'm just going to kind of get that down here. Let's see where it's going to fit at. Maybe I'm going to put it sideways like that. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll use my VersaFine Clair in the color Nocturne. This is turning out to be one of my favorite inks. It's working for everything. I need a little bit more ink on that. A little bit more. There we go. Clean that off. All right. Now on the front of this t-shirt, I want to do some stamping. Because pretty much the t-shirt itself is going to be where my wording is going to be on this card, because I really don't want to hide a whole lot of that background other than what the t-shirt's going to hide. And I was thinking of putting a couple of sayings on here, like, whichever ones will fit. Let's see. I was wanting to do wishing you a day full of sunshine and a lake full of fish, but I'm not sure if this is wide enough. I mean, the shirt. Pardon me. Yes, Kenneth. Are you going to lay down here with Mama? All right. Lay in your bed, okay? Mama's making a video. I'm going to put it right there. See how it goes over top of the embossing. Yes, I hear you, and so can everybody on YouTube. Would you like to say hi to everyone? Kenneth, would you like to say hello? Oops, that's not going to work. My mat isn't sticky anymore, so let's get it. To get it re-sticky, you just clean it with a little bit of water. You can do soap and water. Now I got to line up my marks again. Yeah, I know. Why don't you lay down, Kenneth, please? Yeah? You having a rough day? Is your tummy feeling better? He was sick earlier today. There we go. Okay, it didn't turn out too bad over the embossing. I'm happy with that. Okay. Now we're done with that. And pretty much now we just have to put the card together. I'm going to crease these edges down on this t-shirt with my bone folder. And I need to trim the sleeve a little bit. The back shows through quite a bit. And this one does also. I don't know if you can hear it, but my cat is purring up a storm. He's quite content now. All right. Okay, let's get our card together now. I have my 5x7 card base. Make sure it opens the right direction. And I'm going to put down this layer first. Sure that looks fairly even. I hope you're going through your supplies, finding papers you didn't realize you had, getting them out, using them. And if you got a stash of rubber stamps like I do that have never been used since you purchased them, or maybe haven't been used in years, get them out, play with them. And like I'm doing, decide whether I like it and want to keep it or not. And that, I cut my 2 pieces of paper different sizes. Well, so what I'm going to do then is slide this one over and give a little edge on that side and make this side even. And now no one will ever know except for anybody who watched it on camera. And I'm going to put this kind of like right there in the center. So we're just going to glue down. So this side really didn't need to be embossed, but you either had to do it or not. I couldn't figure out a way not to. And we're going to put this right in the center. All right, now the only other thing I had picked out, I had these little fishing pole brads. I don't think I'm going to use them, but I'm just going to get one out here. These I got from the Eyelet outlet. I don't think I want to put a brad on there. They're cute little fishing poles, but I don't think I want to put one on. This card's just going to be just like this. Nothing else on it. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an absolutely great rest of your day. Goodbye.